Due to the crypto market correction, GPU prices are going down. It's a great opportunity to expand, which is why Octominer is having a sale. They manufacture the best mining rigs in the industry and supply rigs to some of the largest GPU mining farms around the world. On average, they manufacture 2,000 to 4,000 rigs per month, and currently around 2% of the total Ethereum net hash rate is running in Octominer rigs. They are also an official AMD blockchain partner. Reach out to them at support@octominer.com for any questions.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whatever's good. Vega here for Serpent X Tech, drinking some Dogecoin coffee. Hope you all doing well. Markets are doing a little better today. I think they hit the targets that I was hoping for, and then obviously that turned into major resistance. But my key levels are 28K, somewhere around there. Around 28K is where I'm looking. And if we could break past 28K, then I would be completely confident in our uptrend that we have seen recently. There are some bullish, the bullish momentum's on our side. The fear and greed and a number of other factors have turned the tide, but that doesn't say that we're done and the bottom is in. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. I'm just trying to set expectations. I'm trying to be real here. Because it doesn't matter what you think. Bitcoin, crypto will always do whatever the hell it wants. It's like that spouse or partner that you have that never listens. But either way, positive news throughout this week. We're going to go over some news articles. Check the chat. Say hello real quick. Good morning, everybody. Rud Puts, Automatic Beats, Magic Lucky, how you doing? Black Cat Crypto, Hugo down. Well, don't leave them. First time 13, Crypto Mikkel, thank you. Dave Collins, and Metal Mining UK. Good morning. Thank you for watching all the way over across the pond. So let's see here. Market wrap. Bitcoin finishes higher for a third consecutive week. Obviously, it's a good thing, right? So third consecutive week. This is the daily chart. We broke past some areas of interest for me. I'm just hoping that we can break past the secondary. We are still pushing up. I don't think we got 225K, but we got really damn close. And for Ethereum, that's a good question. Did we, last night, because I saw it and I was hoping for it, did we push past 2K? We did. We got just slightly above it and got brought back down, but we're sitting right on that range. So that's always a good thing. Always a good thing. You know, these altcoins are more than likely going to follow Ethereum. So we'll see how things pan out. But this year, BTC and ETH have fallen 50 to 48% respectively and have been tightly correlated with each other. Excuse me 1 second, gotta sneeze. Oh, that was a chain sneeze. Oh, that hurt. Caught a cramp. Anyways, correlation coefficients range between 1 and -1. With the former indicated a direct relationship, with the latter implies a completely inverse relationship. I did find out with the internet issues, by the way. I'll give you guys an update towards the end of the stream. Stay tuned. I figured out what it was. It's not my hardware. It's not my equipment. I'll explain in just a moment. Technically, the narrowing of the weekly candles and the decline in BTC ATR, which is the average true range since June 13th, implies both a decline in volatility and selling conviction, right? The selling pressure has kind of relieved. But there's still bears in there that want to make a killing, and shorting the market can make pretty good profits. The relative strength index, or RSI, widely regarded crypto market indicator measuring price momentum at a range between overbought and oversold, and underscored investors' aversion to digital assets, but also an opening for those willing to embrace risk. So obviously the riskier personnel came in to buy that dip up, betting big on crypto advancing. And it has. And it done good. It has done good. We all know about Tornado Cash. I don't have too many articles today about Tornado Cash. Many of your favorite crypto news people, traders, miners, whatever, have covered it, so I'm not going to go too deep. But Netherlands arrests suspect developer of crypto mixing service Tornado Cash. 29-year-old developer suspected of being involved in Tornado Cash protocol that has been sanctioned by the U.S. was arrested in Amsterdam on Friday. The country's Fiscal Information Investigative Service hasn't ruled out making more arrests. So if you're involved in Tornado Cash, developers or otherwise, be careful, guys. Not that I'm rooting for you, just, I don't know. I'm public right now. You know what I mean. Anyways, Tornado Cash Discord appears to have gone dark. Many users are not able to access Tornado Cash Discord channel. According to the multiple tweets by users, the Crypto Mixers website seems to be offline for some users as well. Obviously, if your country controls how and what you view, that can obviously cause some issues. So in short, I got a couple articles here. It's some positive indicators because the CPI came lower than what was expected with the declining gas prices and airfares. The consumer price index rose 0%, remaining flat from June to July, but jumped 8.5% over the past year. Though that's still high, it's better than expected, improves or provided a bit of relief, right? So we got our U.S. president, and I can't speak for everybody's country, but our U.S. president not saying, trying to avoid the word recession and anything like that. CPI is lower, unemployment is low. So there's a couple of positive indicators. But is this the bottom? That's what everybody's asking. Is this the bottom? Was that the bottom? Was 17K Bitcoin? Was that the bottom? Like, absolute. Well, others would say no. For me, I say take it how you can get it, baby. Take it how you can get it. In addition to slowed inflation, excitement around the Ethereum merge, and I know I'm reading to you more this time. Bear with me. Bear with me. A highly anticipated upgrade promising to improve network efficiency is likely to contribute to Ether's bullish run, right? Everybody's happy about the merge. We're ready for the merge. Ethereum is likely to run through its final test for the merge. The September Ethereum merge bet still goes on to be open interest of derivatives, and ETH is higher than BTC for the first time ever. This morning, the CPI relieved some macro fear and continued to support summer rally crypto led by ETH enthusiasm. Obviously, other cryptocurrencies like Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, and Avalanche are up respectively, 5, 4, 9, and 8% over the past 24 hours. This article was written on the 12th. Ethereum's picked up momentum all because of recent events, right? And that's why I wanted the part of the title is Ethereum, because it's nothing but fucking Ethereum. But all right, anyways, Ethereum in particular picked up some momentum this week as the developers successfully completed another test of one of their test networks, the Gurley testnet. The test simulated a process identical to what will happen with the mainnet network in a month, but some experts were still skeptical about the recent price jumps and could mean what it could mean long term. The Fed is still indeed tightening. Its inflation is still high, and we cannot be convinced that the market reversal currently. But the fact that Jerome Powell has started to say that the rate of hikes have been noticeably had a noticeable impact signals to me that we are later stages of a bear market, which are around 8 months into. We are around 8 months into. Are we around 8 months into? Are we? Really? 8 months? Well, yeah. Okay, we're 8 months in. I don't know where my brain was for a second. Sorry. Anyways, our favorite homegirl, Crypto Wendy O, also isn't convinced that Bitcoin and Ethereum have hit their lowest price in the cycle yet. O says the market will see true capitulation later in the bear market, which she believes will last for another 1 to 2 years. Now, this is something I can get behind, but I'm not 100% convinced, right? The market, again, will do whatever it wants. Everybody is being like, it's going to go down, it's going to go down. It's going to do the exact opposite. It's going to go up. And everybody's going to say it's going to go up, it's going to go up, and then do the exact opposite, go down. So you really can't, you don't have no crystal ball. Stop trying. Now, yes, trends, market indicators, yes, probably could. I do expect because of the world events, right? What's going on in Ukraine, the situation between Pakistan and Israel, the global tensions, economic issues among countries, that we could see further downside, and a whole host of other indicators. But this is a nice uptrend. If you could take profits, pay your bills, and help you out, go for it. Though crypto prices are impossible to predict, certainly Wendy O says signs point to Bitcoin and Ethereum dropping back down to their June lows of 17.5 and 900. So 17.5 for Bitcoin and 900 for Ethereum. What do you think, live chat? Do you really think that we would go back to 17.5 for Bitcoin, which would be a new... We almost hit that on this particular Bitstamp chart. We didn't. We would make a new, recent low. And then Ethereum going down from almost 2K back down to $900. I don't really see that, especially with the Ethereum merge coming on its way. Ethereum merge and the news of the Ethereum merge is really what's propping up the happiness, I guess you could say, the euphoria of the overall ecosystem. But we'll have to see. Either way, good momentum. There were some issues with the Ethereum merge. We'll get into that in a moment. Bear with me. But it's pretty much what the news is. Surge. Ethereum surge. Ethereum surge. Ethereum. 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 I'm so tired of talking about it. Ethereum. Stop it. Anyways, I'll check live chat in a minute. If you have any questions, please at or send a super chat. Greatly appreciate your support. What investors will get from the merge? I just want to make sure this is crystal clear to you. All right, let me bring you guys close in here as my internet goes to crap. Gas fees will not be reduced till later after the merge when an upgrade is introduced. Stop saying the merge will reduce gas fees. Sorry. That isn't for you. That isn't for you. That's for others. But after switching to proof of stake model, Ethereum will be more scalable. True. Its transaction speed will be enhanced later, and energy consumption will also be reduced. Yes. As a result, investors will not have to wait long for the transactions to be verified and will not have to pay high gas fees. Gas fees are down compared to what they were. Okay? Period. Gas fees are down compared to what they were. The merge is not to address the gas fees. The merge is to address a bunch of other issues and get us off of energy-consuming proof-of-work model. Okay, there's a lot of upgrades planned for Ethereum. We just got to nail the merge first, and then we can start addressing other stuff. Like I would like them to address the concerns over MEV, but another episode for another day. More Ethereum news. 2K, yay. Talking about the history of Ethereum. What happened, right? Back in 2016, there was a hack. One side said no, keep the ledger the way it is. The other side said yes, and then we had a fork. Because they're talking a bit again about the merge and the fact that miners may push for a proof of work. I'm a miner. I've been mining for a while. I know many of my friends have been mining for a while. So when they say miners are going to push to kind of fork Ethereum to another proof of work chain separate from Ethereum Classic, I kind of feel left out because I'm a miner. So when they say miner, they're only talking about a certain group of miners. It's like hackers, right? There's groups of hackers. There's some hackers that are good, some hackers that are bad, and some hackers that are mischievous. But you all get lumped up into one. So I don't want to fork Ethereum into a new coin, chain, algo, whatever. I want to keep it when I'm done mining Ethereum. If I want to mine ETC hash or ETH hash type coin, I'm going to go to Ethereum Classic, period. Plain and simple. So anyways, let's move on to the upgrades. First, let's go over live chat. Let me put you guys on something very interesting. Here's the current market condition. Well, what do you call it? Blocks, transactions, stuff like that. So median transfer fee around 81 cents. So it's not expensive to send. It's just you're saying the wrong thing right now. Why is there another naked guy right here? What is that? What is that? Anyways, moving on. Let's see here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, cool. All right, so what we got? What we got? What we got? Any questions? Nope. Cool. Rabbit is saying that too. August. Okay. Should you buy? All right. Should you buy Serpent X on what to mine? I adjusted difficulty to 3x and exchange rates to mid 2023 future prices. What I found was not encouraging. Your thoughts on this, please. What? So, are you talking about? So, should you buy? Are you talking about using what to mine to adjust difficulty and exchange rates for mid 2023 future prices for what coin? I didn't see the coin that you used or that you made your adjustments for. Are you talking about Ethereum Classic? Or what are you talking about? If you want to post the information in live chat, make sure you at me, let me know, and let's take a look. Right? Because obviously, what is it? I forgot what year. Is it 2025 or 2026? Where Ethereum Classic won't be mineable on certain devices because of the DAG size or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna leave. Matter of fact, what are my machines making right there? It's up. My machines are $2 more, right? It was 44 earlier this week. Now it's 46. Obviously, because of electricity, that takes a decent chunk. So I'm losing about $10. But compared to other coins, you know, Ergo pumped up last night. It was #1 on my chart last night. Obviously, if we look at the exchange, it had a nice little run up. Well, that's the weekly. Hang on. Yeah, that's the weekly. So let's go to 1 day. You see that nice little uptick right here. So obviously, Ergo went up the chain there. And then Flux is also having a nice little pump, bringing it up the most profitable. So the altcoins are kicking in, right? There's going to be other coins that Ethereum will be replaced by. You know, who's going to be the new king? Who's to say, right? There's plenty of great choices out there, but it is very easy for developers or manufacturers to reproduce or set out a firmware update to allow miners, ASIC FPGAs to be able to mine on their particular devices that they sold a bunch of. So we'll have to wait and see. The E9 that we worked on this week, unfortunately, cannot mine ETC right now, but I do believe, you know, why would you, I don't know, $10,000 paperweight, or will Bitmain not be a douche and actually release firmware update to allow ETC mining? All right. No, I don't have anything against NFTs. Don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against NFTs. That one was stupid. And it could be awesome. I don't know. Anyways, Tim Biko, Christine Kim, two devs, two individuals, very knowledgeable that I recommend following. Even if you're not a crypto enthusiast, if you're just a miner, it's still something you want to keep an eye on. Why is Linus training? Hang on, I'm sorry. Caught my eye. I don't understand it. All right, anyways. And Christine provided this document. This document is very important, right? So the Ethereum merge happened, or excuse me, testnet for Gurley happened. It went well, but there were some hiccups, right? Let's see here. A couple important things that I wanted to call out on this document. All right. They agreed to call the aim to release the final software, also called client's version, for the upgrade on August 23rd, 2022. So there's an upgrade coming up that we need to keep an eye on. I think August 23rd is one. Okay. Yeah, August 23rd. There's an update to finalizing the software for the client versions. Okay. They scheduled the first two hard forks, the Bellatrix hard fork to activate at Epoch. There's the Epoch right there, 144896 on the Beacon chain, which is Ethereum's proof of stake blockchain. That one is expected September 6th. Finally, developers also agreed that 10 days would be sufficient window for the second fork called Paris to activate on the Ethereum mainnet, but the TTD on that is super long. I'm not going to read that to you. While it's extremely hard to, the TTD is really hard to estimate. It's currently expected to hit around September 16th, 2022. I have a minor meeting with some of your favorite content creators in the space on the 10th. It's still up in the air whether I'm going to allow it to be live. It may just be a meeting that's recorded and then released, or maybe a live stream, depending on a couple of key factors. But I'm coordinating and trying to get everything squared away with everyone. So stay tuned for that. I haven't been able to reach every single miner out there, and I do not want anybody to think that they were excluded or not included. Just bear with me. There's a lot of people in the space now. I love it, but I can't get everybody, and not everybody can have the stand or the floors in order to speak their part. But keep making that content, keep going. So, all right, Gurley merge post-mortem. We saw that everything was going well. The merge activated roughly 12 hours in advance of the call on August 11th. And one of the things that was peculiar about the merge this time is that it had 2 terminal blocks. And they were looking at 90% participation before the merge. Then it dropped to, I think he said 60 on the call, but then they have written down 70% for a couple of epochs. And they were below the required 66%. The chain didn't even finalize it for 4 or 5 epochs. So there was a couple of interesting situations that happened. Some nodes on the network were confused as to which block was the terminal block. That is the block created, and we already know what that is. In addition, the participation rate of validators dropped significantly through the upgrade, causing chain finalization to be delayed for about 25 to 30 minutes. Part of the issue was around validator participation rate was due to wrong node configurations, maybe TTD. And I think I'm pretty sure there was a reorg. I'm pretty sure there was a little reorg that happened. I don't know how many blocks or what, but I'm pretty confident there was. So I have this post-mortem document linked in the description. But we're looking at August 23rd. We're looking at September 16th, and it's September 6th, September 16th, and obviously September 10th for the minor meeting. I do want to get Micah or Tim Biko on the meeting with us, but I have yet to get a hold of them. Or I tried to write them, and I wrote Tim, haven't heard anything. Micah, I don't have their direct contact information, but I am trying to get some devs on the call. I know it's mostly a minor meeting, but there's some questions that I believe they will be best adapt to address or to get involved in. MEV boost, I'm not going to go too deep into that, but this is just, now this video is getting boring. So long story short, this is down in the description. There were some issues, but everything got straightened out. Not a problem. They're moving on as if it's not a big deal. And the Ethereum merge may have some hiccups, but nothing detrimental that will cause, massive panic or chain issues. So we'll have to see. Now, what's odd to me, moving on, is we got this article here where the UN trade body calls for halting cryptocurrency rise in developing countries. So countries, third world countries that don't have not like the US and the UK and China and stuff like that, but developing countries, because you got places like Nigeria or the Philippines embracing cryptocurrency, right? So Philippines Union Bank to support cryptocurrency exchange via mobile app, and then Nigeria nation is about crypto. They love crypto, and you can see here the crypto obsession. Nigeria is the highest search score on crypto since April's drop, compared to UAE, Singapore, Australia, United Kingdom, Canada, Georgia, Lebanon, New Zealand, Trinidad. Oh man, I miss my family. Not really my family from Trinidad. Used to live in New York. Pakistan, United States, Ireland, Cyprus, Kenya. I gotta call my sister. She's in touch with our Trinidad friends and family. Again, not family, but they grew up with you, so they're pretty much family. You know how us Hispanics get. So while various countries are adopting cryptocurrency or making it a legal tender, the UN is calling for halting the rise of cryptocurrencies in those developing countries. I think that would be a silly thing, maybe a little bit more managed or a little bit more regulated in those developing countries versus, you know, what the type of regulation you have to implement in the U.S., Canada, UK, so on and so forth, would be better. But completely like halting, no, not so much, because their fiat's going to crap, right? Their fiat's going to crap. Inflation's killing them. Right now, the whole world's in an economic downturn. Yes, it looks like we're doing better, but we got money compared to others. All right, like we should be counting our blessings compared to other countries and other people out there who are either fighting a war, can barely feed their family, have to steal just to eat. Like, we're blessed. So count your blessings. Try to help others. Be smart out there. I know I'm such a nice guy. Anyways, why hackers are able to steal billions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency. I don't understand what the question is. Why hackers are able to steal billions of dollars of cryptocurrency? Because they can. That's why. Because they want to. But anyways, you know, because over the year, the current record of $2 billion in losses in the cryptocurrency industry due to internet thieves and scammers have increased, you know, there were some concerns which drew attention to what? Tornado Cash, right? Because the hacking scammers, thieves would use Tornado Cash to kind of mix and, you know, clean their money, so to speak, out before they go and spend it or do whatever they want to. I think the question that we're really trying to ask is, why are the exchanges, companies, Web3 products not secure enough to prevent compromisation? That's the real question, right? Because for every key there's a lock, or for every lock there is a key. For every you know, person out there that knows how to bypass security, there's always somebody, or every person that implements a new security feature, there's always somebody out there that wants to destroy or beat that security feature, and it will continue to be that way for the rest of our lives to the end of time. So, you know, be smart, be careful, right? So there's small things that you can do to protect yourself. Don't have NFC on your phone, right? Make sure you're using RFID blocking. Make sure you're using a ledger or a hardware wallet. Don't be using, you know, a Web3 wallet. Leave all your funds on there. Don't use centralized exchanges. There's all kinds of stuff that we've been preaching for a long time not to do, and people still do it. So if you lose your money, that's really on you. Yeah, so I'll tell you why my internet's been acting up here in just a second. Should you know get back to me, or should you buy, about what coin they adjusted to difficulty to 3x the exchange rates in mid 2023 and didn't like or wasn't finding encouraging results? Yeah, so Hugo down. Bitmain did, I think they did. I'm pretty sure Bitmain E9. Wow, on Amazon. There you go, guys. $11,000 for Amazon. I mean, look, mineable coins. It doesn't say ETC hash though. It says ETH hash, which is very interesting to me. Yeah, ETH ETC hash. Maybe there's a firmware update, and Red Panda and I were looking at the current firmware. It's the initial firmware, but doesn't work with Ethereum Classic right now. Because again, at the top, if you watched my videos, at the top, the algo was there, but there was no way to fucking change it. We need to be able to change it, right? Just like we would in our miners. If we can't change it, then it's not going to work. So I'm assuming there's going to be a firmware update after the Ethereum merge, hopefully sooner, that allows people to choose whether they want to mine, you know, UBIC or some type of ETH hash token or ETC hash. So we'll have to wait and see. What's up, Hawk? Hope you're doing well, brother. But yeah, so right now it's not working, but I do expect it to work in the future because look, you're 100% Hugo, 100% right. They market it as an ETC ETH miner. So if you're going to market it that way, why don't you just let it work from the jump? Why do you got to lock it down in such a way to where it doesn't work till later on? That's BS. But you know, big companies, they do what they want. So let's see what this crazy website, and maybe it's not a crazy website. Maybe the people are good. Maybe the news reporting is good. But they say the top 10 cryptocurrencies with a brighter future in 2023: Ethereum, Cardano, Tether, Doge, Stellar, Binance Coin, Litecoin, Polkadot, Shiba Inu, Monero. For once, I am not hating on that list. That's not a bad list. Not saying that's financial advice. I'm just saying whatever. Now, what about this? I'm confused about this. Everybody keeps talking about BitGert and BitRise or BRise or whatever. Like they're talking about how it's like gonna be 100x explode and shilling the hell out of this coin. And that's not really good. You gotta be careful what you shill. Like, because if somebody loses their money, you can get in some serious trouble, especially if you're an influencer. So you gotta watch what you say. But they're shilling the hell out of this, talking about how this particular product or project or whatever is better than Ethereum because of how much growth is happening on the chain. You know, they're gonna have NFT market. They're gonna have a centralized exchange. They're gonna have pay raise or pay B raise or whatever. B-Rise, Web3 oracles. So, I mean, it's a BRC20 token, and adoption is getting better. But I don't understand what it is about this coin that everybody keeps talking about. I'm sorry, I don't. Maybe I just miss it. I don't know. But all I know is I like tried and true. There's two things. I'm a Harvard guy by heart. Period. And two, one coin that I know will always be around no matter what is Bitcoin. So I stick to what I know, but there's always new coins that you could probably make a decent profit off of. I just can't tell you what those coins are. I can't time the market. So I just keep my time in the market rather than trying to time it. But I'm very interested in how RDNA 3 is going to come out. Now, let me bring you in here real quick. AMD, through slides, are aiming for 50% performance per watt. Now, what is that metric based on? Is that on gaming performance? More than likely. Gaming, application, 3D rendering, whatever. Not so much mining performance. However, I do believe RDNA 3 or Navi 30 series is going to dip into that market share. Like, it looks like to me these AMD GPUs are going to be better at core intensive. And what I mean by that is, you know, in mining with GPUs, we have memory intensive applications like Ethereum, and then we have core intensive applications like Ravencoin, PogPal, so on and so forth. I think AMD is actually going to do good on some of those core intensive coins. Still be good at memory intensive, but be really good or much better than Navi 21 on core intensive applications. So we'll have to see how things shape up. I mean, I like the stats so far. There's a couple things in question. You know, they did lower the Infinity Cache, but the Infinity Cache doesn't help us in mining. The die size, obviously, because they're on 6 nanometer, is smaller, but the performance per watt is what I am super interested in, right? And look at the memory bus. Remember, one of the things I was talking about with the 6700 XT and some of the other cards is AMD is limiting these cards through the memory bus. They're limiting it at the hardware level, so it's not undercutting or overcutting or whatever. It's not stepping on each other's toes, right? Because we know the 6900, 6800, and 6800 non-XT all can do about the same hash rate. It's just you're spending more money for the 6900 or 6950 than you are the 68 non-XT. The 6700, really good card, 46 mega hash, about what, 90 watts, something like that. But that had a 192-bit bus. Now we're looking at 256-bit bus, and well, 128. What would the 6600 have? RX 6600 XT. Come on, tech power up, don't let me down. Where you at? Let's go tech power up. Let's see. What bus? I think it was 128 too. Yeah, 128. So that's about on par. It's got faster memory, 18 gigabit per second, 288 gigabyte. Let's see what this one is. 256, so it's a little bit better. But really, because it's a new design, or a new-ish design, monolithic structures and everything, I really think it's going to be super efficient at performance per watt applications. But I wonder how that is. Like, maybe say, for example, the 7600 XT is going to get 40 mega hash at, 55, 60 watts. Or the 7800 XT might get 74 mega hash at 120. And then the 7900 XT, I don't expect much from that. Even though it's got a, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I need more stats. I need more data. I need more information. Plain and simple. Let's go look at the 6900 XT real quick. What was the bus? Yeah, 256-bit, which is the same, 16 DDR6, okay. 256, 256, 256. I'm just kind of trying to remember stuff. It's 256. Yeah, the exact same. So maybe the 6900, or excuse me, the 7900 XT could actually do better because they're using a different bus. Now, if they drop it down in 256-bit memory bus is being used for the 7900 XT, 7800 XT, and 7800 non-XT, then we're going to have the same damn situation where they all pretty much perform the same. Obviously, there's going to be difference in compute units, infinity cache, stuff like that. But remember, infinity cache doesn't help us. Compute units will. Memory will. Memory speed, memory bus, bandwidth. All of those things play into more of the mining arena. Ray tracing and all that other stuff doesn't play as heavily into mining. But I would be super interested to see the performance per watt. We're talking less power consumption, but still able to hit a similar or higher hash rate. Now, 50% performance per watt improvement over Navi 21 does not translate directly to the amount of performance you're going to get over the previous gen, but we'll see. More data is coming. There's a lot of good leaks coming out from various individuals in the space. For example, this guy, Moore's Law is Dead, gave the Silver Star Award. Well, not really. Just more or less saying that the information is, not all of it, but most of it is about on par for what he's hearing from his sources. So we're pretty much getting close to the wire here. Expected launch maybe November. We'll see how things pan out. But I'm super interested in how these things perform. I would try to get my hands on one as soon as they launch. But with the craziness of the market, and because I'm broke, we'll see how things pan out overall. So what we got here? Anything else crazy going on? What did we hear about the? I think Ryzen CPUs able to get 5.5 on a single core. That's pretty nice. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, what's going on, guys? What you doing? Let's see here. All right, you guys. Digital Fortress Mining. Love my 6700 XT. I was looking at them, wishing they were 350 when they released. Well, right now the market is a little bit better, but let's go look. Let's go look and do some comparisons. So RX 6700 XT. Let's go to buy now. Lowest first, buy now. And the lowest is 375. It's working. 400, 400, 390, 390, 390. But obviously they got shipping in there. Excuse me. So that's not too bad. Let's go check out what Newegg. Boo! Newegg. Newegg. Thank you. Let's see. Computer components. Where are you at? Components, video cards, desktop graphics. I wonder how much a Vega costs now. Let's see. Yikes. No. No. I remember what Billzoid said. He wouldn't recommend buying those cards. Just FYI. Wouldn't recommend buying those cards whatsoever. Because the HBM2 memory, especially when ran hard for a long time, you might just buy a dud. So anyways, let's go by lowest price. And 430. So eventually they're going to catch up with eBay prices, but let's see here. 375 plus 24, 409. So 409 is the best one. 400, that's 410 really. Almost 420. Almost 412. 415. So it's only a little bit less. So I mean, it just depends. You know, if you're willing to buy eBay, go eBay. Otherwise, the lowest cards you could get here, the Gigabyte MSI Mac. So we'll have to see. But they are good cards. They are damn good cards. So, all right. Well, you guys are falling asleep on me. I think that's the end of the show. You know, Cardano is on a little uptrend. Solana, Matic is over $1. I'm not sure if a lot of you use Matic. I like to use Matic for getting paid out from Ethermine. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, we had a nice little pump up real quick to 56-ish, somewhere in there. Solana, despite its errors, despite its issues, it's still doing good. So we'll have to see how things pan out. I've been getting in touch with some people in the space, and I'm looking forward to some forward progress, but we'll have to wait and see how things pan out. Just keep an eye on the channel, and we'll come back again next week for some more news. We're just going to end it early so I can go get some stuff done. Got to go be an IT guy for some people and make some money, right? Because that's what it's all about. You need money in order to pay for things, and I can't buy anything unless I have money. So I need some money. I need to go grind, need to go hustle, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Any last minute questions before I'm out of here? All right, so should you buy finally got back to me. On asking again, on what to mine, I adjusted the difficulty to 3x and exchange rates to mid-2023 future prices on, say, ETC. Thank you. That's what I was trying to figure out. Where did you adjust it? And for that matter, any coin, what I found was not encouraging. Well, you're adjusting, you're saying 2023 prices, but where are you getting your data from? What are you assuming the 2023 prices are? That's what my question is. What do you mean not your Vega, Paul? The hell you mean? What do you want from me? What, you want me to stay on here? You want me to keep going? Oh, sorry, hobbyist. I didn't mean for you to see that. My bad. So I don't understand. So all right. Basically, they adjusted the difficulty to 3x what it current is, and then put the exchange rates for the mid-2023 future prices, right? So the future projection of the price of this coin. Are you using Rabbit Mining's future pricing speculation? Or like, what are we using here? So let's say the exchange rate, let's say 2023 prices, let's say 2.5, right? Difficulty, like what would you put there? It's not encouraging for you, but things change, right? Difficulty will go down if miners leave. Price discovery will continue to adjust depending on if there are more miners or less miners, depending on if there's more buying pressure or less buying pressure. Things fluctuate for a reason. Proof of work is like a balancing act, and it self-adjusts. It self-adjusts depending on the situation. I am not discouraged in the least. If that's what you're asking, should you buy? I am not discouraged in the least. Whether it's Ethereum, Ethereum Classic or some other cryptocurrency, even if the market still goes down further than what it is, and Crypto Wendy owes speculation on, Bitcoin going 17.5 or lower and Ethereum going 9 or lower, even if those prices, even if that bottom comes in, people will shut down their mining rigs for sure. People will shut down their operations temporarily or sell their equipment to, get some of that money back and sell what they did mine with that equipment and step aside. But mining will always have a place. Mining will always have a place. It may not be as profitable, right? Like, for example, 2017, I was more profitable, at least right now, I was more profitable mining with my 7 cards than I am right now. So it just depends. I don't think it's bad. What I say should you buy is get that data to me. Get me the exact figures you put in. What was the exchange rate you put in for Ethereum Classic? What was the difficulty that you presumed? What was any other metrics you adjusted? Because you're saying you're adjusting it to 2023 difficulty and exchange rates, but where are we basing our numbers off of? That's what I don't understand. Where are you pulling this data from, right? What is, we can all be like, all right, 2023 price of Bitcoin. Like, do we have a future? Do we have like a all right, so the minimum price of Bitcoin should be around $40,000. All right. So $40,000. Right, we got the exchange rate up, but I don't know what the difficulty is. All right, so let's see here. Ethereum Classic network difficulty. Yeah, so many miners have come on, and more miners are going to come on. So let's say we went from 10. That's a lot. That's a huge jump in difficulty. But I don't think everybody and their mom that is mining Ethereum is going to get on Ethereum Classic. I'm just saying, like, maybe the ASICs or FPGAs that can't change to Flux, Ergo, whatever, will come to Ethereum Classic, but not everybody and their mom. That is a huge jump from last year, the end of August, till now. That is a huge jump. Let's just speculate, right? Let's just say that the total difficulty is going to double, right? Because of all the ASICs and FPGAs. We're going to go to 800 on the difficulty. Block reward, I think, is still the same then. I might be wrong about that. And let's calculate. So I will be negative mining Ethereum Classic, right? Because the exchange rate, oh, well. What was the number? Let's get rid of this right here. Calculate. There we go. So still making $34 a day. 44 before electric, 34 after electric. So I need your figures. I need your figures. But I am not concerned in the least. If Ethereum Classic goes down, there will be another coin to take its place. Now, yes, and this is concerning to me. The amount of coins in the space is 20,500. Out of that 20,500, there are only so many that are actually proof of work, right? Period. There are only so many that are actually proof of work, which sucks. But whatever. People don't see proof of work as a good option because of the energy consumption, the miners, and all that stuff. Right? It kind of feels like Ethereum kind of screwed us on that one. But how many coins are there? Let's see here. And this is only what CoinMarketCap sees. It could be more. So page 2, there's 173. So out of 20,500 coins that are out there in the crypto market, only 173 on CoinMarketCap. Now there's other coins that aren't on CoinMarketCap. Only 173, let's say 200 even, are mineable or proof of work oriented coins. Not every single one of them amounted to anything, right? Not every single one of them. Potcoin, had a bag of that. What did that do? Nothing. Cannabis coin, had a bag of that. Did nothing, right? There's a bunch of coins that have went down the drain that I had a bag of mining it. But you know what was fun? Mining it in the first place. Playing around with new algorithm, tuning my GPUs, tuning my hardware, figuring out what the best hash per watt is. That's the fun stuff to me. When people turn this into a full-time job, that's a completely different story. They have to make money and they have to be profitable, and that's where this ecosystem is going. I would love to help you in your venture if that's the route that you want to go. But for me, I want to keep it fun. I want to keep it fun. I still would like to help people. I still would like to work with others, but I want to keep it fun because that's what mining is all about to me. It's more of a hobby to me. I have a full-time job and other passions that I like to pursue, but mining is participation in the ecosystem of like-minded individuals and helping secure a network while providing a service such as validating transactions, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm not discouraged at all. You know, Bitcoin is continuing to be mineable for years. Now the difficulty might go up as more and more people get on the network and stuff like that. But the way it's designed is it will continue to be mineable for years to come. Long before I leave this earth, or long after I leave this earth, it will continue to be mineable. Ethereum, not going to be mineable anytime soon, but Ethereum Classic, take that reign. But Ergo can too. So can Flux. So can Ravencoin. So can many other coins out there that have the potential to be that number one coin. But even if, say for example, Firo becomes number one, but I don't want it, then don't mine it. Mine something else. You know, yeah, it might be down $10 in profitability, but you can participate with whatever ecosystem and whatever project you want. You do not have to conform to the standard that everybody does, right? Everybody wants to talk about Ethereum, and you're tired of talking about Ethereum. Just talk about something else, right? You want to mine Litecoin? Go get some script miners and mine some Litecoin. You want to mine Doge? Get some script miners, mine some Doge. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do what the rest of the market is doing. It's okay to be different. It's 100% okay. But I am not, in short, now that I'm off my, hang on, let me get off my soapbox. All right, I'm sorry. Tangent's done. I am not discouraged in the least of the future market of crypto mining currencies. Yes, profitability may be down, but they would still be mineable. And again, spec mining like I do, you mine a coin that may not be profitable at all because it hasn't hit exchanges or anything like that yet. And all of a sudden it gets listed on this exchange. It gets marketed on this place. It gets marketed here. And it starts to pop off. And now you have hundreds of thousands of some shit coin that you didn't think of too much that you can now sell and have a pretty decent profit, right? And there's new coins coming out all the time. It's not a talk about, right? So we got a mining, and I'm going to do a video on this if you haven't known this for years. I don't know why you haven't known this, but miningpoolstats.stream. As soon as you go there, you can search your favorite coin, or you can click new coins. And when you click new coins, there's all your new coins. You can see how estimated age, how long they've been. Now, the bad thing about this is, again, not all of these coins make it to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. So you could be mining a coin that's just going to die, right? You mine a bunch of it, it dies. And then you can't do anything with it, right? Then you mine a bunch of something else and it dies. Then you can't do anything with it. That's not always the case, but it's good to know. You know, it's good to see new coins, new projects continuing to come out, stuff like that. I played around with VCAX. I played around with Hush. I haven't played around with this one, Random ARQ. I'm interested in this because I want to know how the GPUs perform on that algorithm. It is kind of like a spin-off of Random X Monero, I think. I'm not sure. It could be more GPU oriented, but I'm not sure. And again, pools are really where you get sketched out, right? You go to a new project and you're just like, should I connect to this? Is this good? Is this safe? I don't know. Is this website safe? That's really where the concerns happen. So there's the pool address. All right, so minimum payment 1 MRL. I don't know what this algorithm is. That's what I want to know. Proof of work algorithm that optimized for general purpose CPUs. Okay, so it's a CPU mineable coin. Is it the most profitable? Yeah, I'm sure my brother Rabbit Mining and many others will do videos on it, but that's how you see some new coins if you're really interested to get into it. So even though not all of the new coins are on CoinMarketCap, there will always be something to mine. Whether it's going to be profitable or not, it's going to be up to the various individuals in the space that we love and hold dear or hate and punch in the face, because we all think differently. And that's great. That's unique. That's what makes us such a wonderful species. Meanwhile, I said I was going to get off my soapbox, and I still haven't. So, crypto market's doing good. Everything's fine. We're good, right? Will we go down further? I think we might. But is that a problem? No, not really. Continue to stack the sats. Continue to mine. Continue to do your thing. Be smart. Be safe. Be nice to each other. Don't be a dick. And keep hashing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. September 10th, I would love to have many of my colleagues together with me at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm still working on a couple of things, but just bear with me. Continue to follow the channel. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, and we'll go from there. But you guys all have yourself a wonderful day. Yeah, hit me up on Discord. So, last question, custom computing. I used to farm Chia. I still farm Chia. Are you going to expand your farm after the merge? No, probably not. So which farm are we talking about? So my Chia farm, no. My GPU mining farm, yes, but it may not be GPUs. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say for now. But yes, I will continue to expand. I really need to expand outside of my house because my house it's a house. It's a house. 2 kids, a wife. It's crowded. I need my own place. But Jabo, which means money if you're not Spanish. Capital. I need to coordinate, communicate, build relationships with. Something I should have been doing years ago. This is why everybody and their mom just passed me by. Because I'm too busy working my butt off in my full-time job that I miss all the opportunities out there to help others grow in bigger, better ways. So I need to get down to the ground and start grinding, man. So keep hustling and keep moving. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please do me a favor on the way out. Hit the like button. Make sure to get subscribed and notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out links in the description to help support the channel. Like thedogelord.com, where you can get a sweet shirt like this, and what is it? Octominer, right? Octominer. Yeah, Octominer is in my description now. Are they? They should be. Are they? Oh, snap. Hang on. I'll get that link right now. I'm a bad person. I'm a very bad person. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Octominer. Where's it at? Where's it at? I will get it to you. I'll update the description. Give me a second, damn it. All right. I will update it, and yeah. All right. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Remember, guys, girls, don't be a dick. Oh, wait. Internet. I forgot about that. Internet, God, I'm special today. It wasn't me. It wasn't my modem. It wasn't my Wi-Fi. It wasn't the cables in. It wasn't the coax connection. It wasn't anything. It's the box outside. Comcast came and tested it. We're going to have to chain up the box, run new wire, all that kind of stuff. I was hoping for fiber, but it's really expensive. But we'll see. We'll see. Long story short, it was a little bit more stable today, but I'm trying to get that fixed before the meeting. I need 100% stability so I can talk to my brothers and sisters and get this meeting for you guys, because I really think it's important. It's going to be our one final, like, heave-ho, like, here you guys go. This is all the data you possibly want. You know, what you should do after Ethereum, what you should expect from the Ethereum merge, why the merge is good or bad, or, you know, pros and cons. Like, the greatest, not the greatest minds. We are great, but I wouldn't say, like, you know, Albert Einstein, greatest minds, but, like, great individuals with great mindsets all coming together to discuss multiple topics about a singular item like Ethereum. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys posted, and sorry for the interruption. Just wanted to let you know my internet issues are being fixed, but it's not me, it's them. Sorry.